Hey, good morning. It's Dr. Sarice with Mystical Professor on here to explain the power of inner conversation. Actually, it's the creative power of inner conversations. The two gifts that were bestowed upon us are mind and speech. And in that, it can be a double-edged sword, meaning if you use it negatively and not wisely, you unfortunately will reap that. And on the other hand, if you use it wisely, you can create an amazing world and reality for yourselves or for another. In the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. It tells us in our Bible. It also tells us that our word cannot return to us void, but it will go out and accomplish that we have sent it out to do. That being said, science has proven that the root word of spelling is spell. We need to be cognizant of and cautious about what inner conversations we're having. If you're desiring something, you need to have inner conversations that are befitting of your desire and are in alignment with your desire. Okay, it's really simple, guys. For example, I'm wanting to manifest $1 million. Like I've told you, you can't go around in your mind saying, I'm being evicted, my car is being repossessed, I have negative, whatever. Your subconscious mind does not have eyes. Okay, it only receives that which you send to it, consciously. So if you're having positive inner conversations, that is what's going to be impressed on your subconscious mind. Neville always said it's extremely salient for us to have healthy mental diets. He wasn't talking about affirmations. Affirmations are thoughts, and they're usually simple little one-line phrases such as I'm healthy, I'm wealthy. The inner conversations I'm talking about are, like I said, you are wanting $1 million, let's say, and you're saying that I have $1 million in my bank account, and you're telling, a loved one or friend, I'm so happy and grateful I just received, $1 million out of the blue. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm so grateful, and now, I can go do this, and this with it, and then continue to have those kinds of positive conversations with yourself to produce what it is that you're trying to produce. Also, if you're having an issue with somebody at work, instead of arguing with them internally, instead have a positive conversation with them and see what results. I have personally exercised this power within me, so I know that it works. My own husband likes to argue, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I used to argue with him inside my head, not outwardly, and the way that I was able to eliminate or eradicate that was to change the inner conversations. I no longer argued with him in my head. As a matter of fact, he was kind of rude to me yesterday, and I did exactly what I'm saying. As a result, he was gone all day, and when he came back, it was like it never even happened. You would have never even known that he was rude to me. I totally disregarded it. I didn't revise it. I just, I know how I used to be, and instead imagine us having a great conversation, and that is what exactly resulted. So I know the power that's within us, the power that we've been given, bestowed upon us as gifts from God, are the power of mind and speech, and we must use them wisely, like I said, in order to create the life that we want, or reality that we want to experience. A lot of people's issues in life are as a result of their inner conversations. Change them to what it is that you want to experience. What you want to experience outwardly, you must experience inwardly. If you want, what you do is you bring there to here, then to now, and like I said, create an imaginal scene that you want to experience. Repeat it over and over again. Give it all the tones of reality if you possibly can, or just have a beautiful inner conversation that is relative to that experience that you want to have and experience here in this outward reality world that you are living. Okay, I hope this is making sense, and I hope it resonates with you. I've done this my entire life. I did the opposite, and I want you to learn from my mistakes. I know that if you change the inner conversations that you have within yourself, that it's gonna be outpictured. You go try it. You have nothing to lose. Turn it around. That is how powerful your inner speech is. Your word can't return to you void, but it will go out and accomplish what you have sent it out to do. Okay? You have to put off the former self and put on the new self. Like I said, you cannot put new wine into old wineskins. If you bought the pearl of great price and you've decided to go all in and now be along with me and create the reality that you want to experience instead of the one that you don't, then this is how you do it. Okay? Your inner conversations must be positive. They must be loving. All right? They must be kind, unless you want to continue to experience the opposite. That's entirely up to you. What do you think? How do you think all these battlegrounds on violence have resulted? Because of the inner conversations the individuals were having. That's what the end result was an act of violence or a fight, combat, when all that was needed was to turn it around. And I'm not talking, like I said, I'm not talking affirmations. I'm talking full-bore inner conversations that you would have with the individual if your desire was true, or individuals, whatever the case may be. If you're wanting to own a farm, what kind of conversations would you be having with your family? If your family would be, I would think, would be a part of that desire, that scene that you would be creating imaginatively. You'd be talking about feeding horses or cows or whatever kind of farm you'd want, pigs. I don't know. You would include, a daily routine of some type, because if you have animals, you have responsibilities. When I told you to take it to the extreme test, that's what I meant. Excuse me. Take it to the extreme. That's what I would do. The power is within you. You're so powerful. There are no words to describe how powerful you really are. But what I do know is that your inner conversations are always outpictured. I do realize that when you're having them at this given moment now, it may or may not happen instantly. It's up to you, the individual, how they will play outwardly, and only you will be able to determine that. I don't know what's going on in your mind. I hope that it's all positive. Some people experience instantly that which they have imagined. Some people, it may take a day or two. I do know that what you're experiencing at this moment is based on what you were thinking and imagining previously. Prove me wrong. You're always ahead of your evidence. Can't change that. I do know that if you want something to change, if you want something positive, if you want something grand in your life, you must let go of the former self, and you must have positive and obviously beneficial inner speech. Why do you think I told you that you should go around saying that everything benefits me? Everything I do, say, think, feel benefits me. And as well as everything I do, think, feel, say, experience means I have my desires. Change it. Change it to mean that it's all for your benefit and good. And that way, it will result in that. Remember, Neville always said, it has its appointed hour. It will ripen. It will flower. For its long wait, for sure, and won't be late. Okay? People can manifest instantly. You have to create that inner conversation in you and impress your subconscious mind that whatever you inwardly say, imagine, affirm, assume, you have to create that state for yourself, and then it will be outpictured. You will experience it out here in the physical world. You must create it inwardly first, though. Just like I tell you all the time, the man didn't go to the moon first. He first imagined it, and then there was a series of events that led to that flight to the moon. So I'm saying, just like anything that was invented, if somebody created with these Alanis, somebody had the imagination first. Everything in this world was first imagined before it was created. That's why I'm telling you and coming on here and telling you to be cognizant of what you are thinking, feeling, saying, doing in your mind, because that's where the powerhouse is. There is power in your imagination. Use it to your fullest advantage. All right? I hope this has been helpful. I am going live this week. It'll probably be more towards the middle or end. My granddaughter's graduating from high school, so I'm thinking it'll probably be Friday. So have your questions ready, because I'm ready, and I want to answer your questions live. Don't forget that to comment, share, like, and subscribe as well. And also, I'm open to any recommendations and suggestions. I hope that you benefit from this little upload regarding the creative power of your inner conversations, guys. I want you to be very, very, very cognizant about what you're thinking and imagining throughout your day, so that it will benefit you. You can be at your job and imagining yourself in your desired reality. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. Don't think against it. Don't have contradicting thoughts, and know that you're going to move through a bridge of incidents. You're going to move and be, inspired action, guys. You're going to move under compulsion to manifest it, to experience it. Don't forget to look at the little snippets that I've put under shorts, as well as under our videos of Neville explaining that. All right? And science irrefutably has backed up what I'm teaching you guys. So I hope you enjoy this. Go be creative with your inner conversations to create the reality that you want to experience right here, right now. Bring the then to now, there to here. Experience it inwardly, that what you want to experience outwardly, so you can have the best life ever imaginable, guys. That's how simple and easy this is. All right? Your word isn't going to return to you void. It's going to go out and accomplish that which you sent it to do. Take care. Dr. Soroyce with Mystical Professor. You guys have a great week. I love you all.